5:15 in the morning, and our support team were already up getting breakfast. In fact, they'd been up since 4 o'clock. One of the major parts of the experience we enjoyed on this trip was camping under canvas for the whole of the second week, out in the reserves. There was no protection, and there was every possibility that wild animals could roam through the camp at any time. We never spent more than 2 nights in any one camp, and these were in the Chobe and in the prrevious National Parks at Kwai and Zakanaka. There were 3 guys from Wilderness Dawning Safaris, Bibi, our driver and guide, and 2 guys who set up the camp at each location, cooked the food over open fires, and then took the camp apart to move it on to the next location. They were a really great team and worked their socks off to ensure that we had a really great experience. Of course, there was absolutely no light pollution, so the night skies were absolutely fantastic, and it was amazing to lie in our camp beds looking up at the stars and hearing the sounds of lion roaring quite close by. And so, we're off on another game drive. But first, I'd like to take you back a couple of days and tell you a little bit about some of the things we saw at the Chobe Game Reserve. We left our hotel, which was the Botswana Hotel at Victoria Falls, on the morning of the 13th of October. And then it was a drive south back into Botswana, where we found our camp waiting for us. This was to be the first of 7 nights under canvas. We spent the rest of the afternoon settling into our new abode, and then it was time for our first game drive in the Chobe. Our first evening drive in the Chobe National Park took us through 2 very different landscapes. It was the end of the dry season, and the bush area was very dry and arid. Much of the bush was devoid of foliage, and the area was crisscrossed with trails. The other area was a vast open plain with numerous water channels, water holes, and teemed with wildlife: zebra, antelope, elephant, and many species of birds: yellow-billed stork, pelican, spoonbill, and heron, to name just a few. As we drove along a trail beside the open plain, we spotted an African fish eagle and stopped to take some photos. We noticed it was calling, and this drew our attention to the next tree, where we spotted a leopard trying to get at a large nest, presumably the fish eagle's. This gave us some fabulous photo opportunities, especially when the leopard came down the tree, stopped, and posed before jumping down to the ground and making off into the bush. As the drive went on, we saw many other animals, including this beautiful jackal and these very sleepy lionesses, just relaxing in the shade. Once again, we saw several hippo. And then, I think you call them a herd of kudu. Very attractive looking antelope. After which, it was time to return to camp. Good morning. It's Saturday the 14th of October 2023, which happens to be Geraldine and our 51st wedding anniversary. And here we are on camp in the Chobe Game Reserve. It was a little bit damp in the night, not too heavy, but there was definitely a lot of an electric storm going on. We heard lion while we were in our tents at night, but didn't actually bother us. But we're about to go off for a morning game drive, and then we're going to go for a ride on the Chobe River before another evening game drive. So it's absolutely full on here. Yesterday we went for an evening game drive, which was absolutely superb. Elephant, warthog, we saw hippo, we saw lion, giraffe, zebra, lots of zebra, lots of impala, and a beautiful leopard that was hunting a fish eagle's nest up in the tree, and we could see the fish eagle was calling for help, trying to distract the leopard. So I've got some lovely shots of this leopard, which I will show later in this video. But anyway, it's proving out to be a very, very productive safari. A great bunch of people, and right behind me is the camp that we're at the moment, and looking forward to yet another day. Tomorrow we move on to a different location, so stay with me. Firstly, we came across these two male lions just resting. They'd obviously eaten something recently, and here was a vulture just picking over one or two little bits left behind. There's a hippo out there on the plain grazing. And these are blacksmith plovers, so called because of the tink, tink, tink noise they make, which sound like a blacksmith at his anvil. Then we found two more male lions, once again just resting. And here is a large herd of African buffalo. One of our party called them cute, but they are actually one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Note all the cattle egret that hang around with the buffalo.
lovely the way that the couple of them just reflected in the water.
Stand still, it hasn't moved yet.
No. I don't think I've ever seen one on its own.
Still, is a yellow-billed stork. Oh, yellow-billed stork.
Yeah,
Oh, yellow-billed.
Still is a yellow-billed stork, and then the black one is open-billed stork. And those two, after the black one, the little egret. Narrow could build storks.
Zebra, it is called bachelor zebra.
Bachelor zebra.
A whole zebra we have been prepared. One.
So normally when they fight, they'll be yawning, opening up their mouth. The biggest and the strongest one, they're able to open their mouth almost 180 degrees.
Wow.
That will be the oldest and the strongest one.
Will they hurt each other?
But yes, some they end up dying due to internal bleedings.
Oh my God.
There's two on the, is there two on the left?
Yeah.
Oh, it's two against one. What's that?
But it seems the one on the left is a bit small.
Maybe it's a month. Do you think females fight with males or not?
It's very rare with the females to fight with the male.
Oh, here we go. Oh my God.
Maybe it's daddy just trying to chase out the young boy. Look at that. Yes, maybe it's daddy just trying to chase out the young boy.
Yeah, time to go sunshine.
Retreat. Yeah. Run away.
Oh, just standing where it said. I wouldn't stand there, mate. When it sits on the bit of grass, isn't it? Nonetheless.
Females will stay a bit longer with their sons to get a bit old, because when the father doesn't accept him, he will manage to escape.
Face. It's not white.
Well, this brings part 2 of our Botswana safari to a close. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. We certainly enjoyed our time in the Chobe. If you have, please give it a like, and if you don't already subscribe and want to know about the future videos, then please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.